Okay, for some reason, there is no sound in the game. I don't know why. And there's absolutely no sound whatsoever. This is super weird. I don't know what's going on. Has something happened with my computer? I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, we're gonna continue a little bit at least. Without any music or anything like that. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what the fuck going on. My computer is just a mess, I guess. It's just messing around. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Mamma Mia?
So, what happened?
Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under initial try system, tomorrow the last day we have.
Initial try? What's that?
That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up.
So that initial tries have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
we no time to waste. Okay, yeah. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Hammer steal the steel samurai? Why would Hammer steal the steel samurai's steel suit? Why would he steal?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he get through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and director were both in the trailer. Which means that the kill has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime scene was Studio 2, where the trailer is.
What?
Was most of this excitable? I don't know. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
So she knows that Mia's taking over. Damn, man.
Maybe we should talk to VP.
Will Powers, right? Okay, I'm still thinking like this, that Hammer took on the suit, went to Studio 2, and maybe he wanted to show like, look, I'm a better steel samurai than Will Powers, so I want the role, you know, since he was an old like superstar kind of, and now he just get to play villains, and he wants to show that he can play like heroes. And by doing that, and he accidentally fell on that spike, because you know the spiky ass garner thing. Hello, Shanli. That was crooked, so I can imagine he fell and impaled himself and died. And then the producer and director became like, "Oh no, ow, oh God, claws, cat claws." That they were, you know. Like, of course, became terrified and they didn't know what to do, so they like took the suit, burned it, put on the old clothing, and then pull him to the Studio 1, and that explains why there's no blood either, you know. Let's make a move. I guess we can go there. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him. I'm in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, VP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there is no real anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. I mean, producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at the Global Studio for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we have nothing but hits. Global Studio was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And
what?
Nothing. Forget. I'll heard rumors anyway. Okay. Okay, I want to hear about those rumors. Not because, honestly, I don't really care about rumors per se, but it can actually be related to the entire thing. You know, in a way. Can't tell me anything about Miss Manila. Sam Manila. I used to be minor straight-to-video director, or something in his work called Vasquez Eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai to him. Now he knows the name Salmonella. I was pretty much at her back and call, though. Whenever she said jump, he asked how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Hey, was that a fat joke? Was not really funny. I don't laugh. I was wondering. Oh God, it was. Oh God, I'm terrible. Sorry. It was a big star in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, it was my role model when I started in the business. But he has stopped taking on big roles. Then when he began appearing in little production at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to seeing what the Samurai Summer. He just gave up being on Star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vast came to Global. 5 years ago, huh? Intriguing. Yeah. Maybe he and Vasquez were together? You know? Or something like that? Yes, can I? Excuse me, thank you for showing me whatever it is. Sorry. Sniff. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fan will collect all these pictures himself. Seems like this really makes me think. I mean, so much of these kids, you know? That's true. You're a man of steel and samurai. You need to be the one for the kids. Okay. I'm just literally showcasing. We got a murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that spear that broke or something during the morning run through? Before it run through hammer, eh? I goofed around on a kick, you see. I broke the spear. There's a girl lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. Let's see. I'm just presenting everything because I think it's probably best to do that. Is there really Jack Hammer inside that suit? He's the only one who could have been. But why would he? Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you summon Mr. Hammer's spear and ask him yourself? Give me about 3 more years. Look, that's 2 novices. And I mean, wouldn't that be a little bit too easy if we could summon the spirits and just, hey, can you tell me who killed you? And you get the answers. I mean, if we could do that in real life, that would be great. That would be fantastic. But, yeah. Time of death. Let's see, present. Okay, nothing more there. I think there is nothing more here right now. So we're gonna make a move to the studio main gate. Oh, she's here. Old bag. The old windbag is sure quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Ew, she's alive. Yeah, what's about this now, eh? I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez. The studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me to talk about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's a pushover. He's softly a pusher. Does whatever Vasquez tells him. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. I mean, some people like that, and my camera glitching. Thank you. And you know what? Dirt is the foundation on the very ground we stand on. Never underestimate dirt.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
I mean, there are those that like that. It's not my kink, but there are people that like that, so...
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't. Maybe not for you, but for they, you know. And some people do like to have someone to boss them around. Some that are sadly victims of long-time abuse, for example, or people that just don't like to have like the responsibility, you know. That is why some people can work in a factory for many, many years, their entire lives, just doing their like what they've been told, because it's for them it's like, yeah, I go there, they tell me what to do, I do that, and then I go home, you know, and then it's done, you know, and that's completely fine as well, you know. I will say. That was weird. Froze there. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you say today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Ham, you drag his star down this guy and stomp it, calling him a criminal and a thief. I won't forget this.
She's real. I mean,
you listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal powers because he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
I mean, it could be, maybe. I mean, Stans, man, Stans. She's literally Stan. What do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood of thinking. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know that. And let's see. I'm just gonna present everything. But then again, I feel like that as well. I'm not mood of thinking at all. Like, I never am. It's over.
What? Get that filth out of my sight! And you're claiming that poor old Hammer in there? And I thought you were such an innocent youth. Bah!
My God. Dude. I mean, sure, I might have accused her for being a criminal and all that, but I don't see why she is so hostile. The computer runs the studio security camera. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Is someone else gonna die now? Let's like young food in mountain. I can see it. I will. To be honest, I like young food as well. I'm sorry, I'm a weak man. I see young food. Well, I see food in general. Actually, I eat. Look like studio van. But a tree. I like tree. Trees are cool, man. I don't think we really appreciate how cool trees are, actually. Seriously, how something little seed can become something so big. Then again, that's for me as well, how something little seed can become like this. Okay, let's move on. We're gonna go to employee area. Tuber.
Guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time.
This drive will be done tomorrow. You can come to see the film later.
I guess. This is where you found a bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there is any other clues laying around.
Yeah. No touchy. That's what I say. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean almost had an heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof.
That's good, that's good. So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How?
For further examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capability to make a cursor examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solutions. These react on this sleeping pill, see? If the traces change color.
Wow, neat. We'll take the gunship. What are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on plate change color, alright. So the food has been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Apparent trace of sleeping pills on large bone. Oh, so it was like that, eh? Intriguing. Why on the large boner? That's what I do. I lace my boner with sleep. Oh God, that's awful. That's weird. It's because when you know, dick sleep, I lace it with sleeping powder, like, and my boner is like. Don't take anything I say seriously. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Edgeworth, though.
How was Edward doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cut with hot.
Oh boy, dude! Ay. Oh God, dude, that's gonna hurt. Whoa!
Talk about a burn, pal.
Wow, the fury! Yeah, crushing paper mugs, cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
On a bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim jackhammer's print on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it's unlike the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Yeah, see, yeah, man, Gumshoe, my man. I know I diss you in the early stages, but I still do, because you are dumb as a fucking rake, but... You are the man in my heart. You're a simple man. You do what you're told. And probably not even that. Can I present it? About the bottle.
Oh, that talk about embarrassing, pal. Can't believe I missed that one, my first sweep for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Edgeworth.
It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, I can only... Dude, that is why it's such an important thing, you know? Because there are so many cases that fall because you either don't have the evidence or you got the wrong evidence, aka you don't even... So you kind of like... nail a good person, so to say, an innocent, you know? And it's... Oh, God.
It looked like Will Powers was drugged. I'm going to go back to precinct to do some more detailed tests.
You're being very free with your information today, Detective.
Well, don't get telling anyone else this, pal, but I was kind of impressed at today's trial, too. Most likely would give up after the director's testimony. I think it'd been anyone but you up there, Powers would be down for by now.
Oh, man, you're such a nice dude. Can't say much about that to pal. Nothing. Oh, man. This is what I like, characters, you know, development. It makes me happy. Okay, X7. The great, the little bent. Okay. The great still like seeing wisdom. They know if they fix it, they just kick off again. The poor assistant. I mean, weld it to the wall, I guess? Can you do that? Half-finished backdrop for stay. Look like a castle. You know? Look at one of these electric power bikes. Don't people cycle to get extra? Yeah, but not... I already complained about that. But not everyone... No, not everyone cycle because they need exercise. Maybe that's the only mode of transportation, or maybe they are old, or maybe they're like me and hate cycling up hills. I'm just saying. There's T-bone minus the stick. Oh God, I want to eat the T-bone right now. That would be good. That would be good. Let's see. Do we have any more evidence? Let's see. Cola candy. It's normal. Storage room. Frosted glass. Will Powers. It's not. Okay. I was like, wait, what? I can't enter there. How? Who are you to try to stop me from entering?
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess VP won't be using it anymore, so.
What? Why? But VP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for what you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
Nani? No!
Very long fall. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if we could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
I've only went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
Nani? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she'd said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Maybe ground?
Dirt, you know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. That's what the accident happened during filming. I'd rather never use Studio 2 again. They left the film set to the way it was too.
A film set? Was the trailer part of... Oh, maybe that happened then with the spike thing.
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Although the Global Studios going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids show anymore.
Nani? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that was Global Studio decided.
I guess they're gonna make pornos instead. Nah. More like action movies and stuff, that I assume. Why aren't they going to make kids show anymore?
The studio people don't want to steer Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love this?
Dude, it's all about money, you know? As soon as there is, like, no more, like, earning on it, they continue to something else, because, you know, kids are an incredible buying power, you know? They have a very, very big effect on their parents and stuff like that, you know?
It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If progress ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah, I think Evan's right damn words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Guess this? Take that.
And this is...
A fan collect all these photographs. The kid loved the Steel Samurai. The show just shouldn't be counted just for some adult can't save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I do?
Well, for starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about his accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can't tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course.
Oh, God. See? That's some work. But not the game. This is so weird. Why?
The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if his words got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was here at the studio back then, you know.
Thanks, we'll try asking her if she talk. Okay, we're gonna present some...
What's that?
An empty bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprint on it.
Now I'm really confused.
So am I.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to make by that.
Okay, we're just gonna through here.
Wow. It must have taken him forever to collect all these.
Kids love the Steel Samurai.
They do, don't they?
And some medals. It is pretty fun. I know there's a lot of talk about, you know, when they reboot the cartoon show. I need to sip because holy shit, it hurt my throat. But when they do this new reboots and all that, and is it someone that get upset? It's the adults. It's so fun. Like, oh, it's a kid's show, and it's the parents, and well, not parents only. I mean, random, just adults in general getting upset about something most of the time. And it's pretty fun to see like how it is.
So this is for what's Mr. Hammer all along.
It seems that way.
Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that?
Yeah, who knows? I still think it's my theory is that he did this because he wanted to prove, and or maybe he wanted to actually kill Vasquez, you know, with his dirt on him. And of course, she did it in self-defense, maybe, and he fell on the spike and died. You know? Okay. We're gonna leave this depressing place right now. We're gonna go over here.
What? Are you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Oh, but doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who did he think made Global Studio what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer.
He's starting to froth. Oh no, she got rabies. Well, let's put her down. Better put her down. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Yeah, I think so too. That probably is the best. 5 years ago. I want to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Nichols?
Nichols? Nicky. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, all right. So, we didn't know her name. And it's funny that her name is Penny Nichols. Well, Nichols. You know, Penny and a Nichols. Dude, I love the names in this game. They are amazing. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on someone's past like that and recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim the Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
I have proof. I'm sorry, Mr. But I have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole... I guess I'm gonna go with that. Take that! My proof.
What? What's that little spot supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights.
Oh, thanks for the subscribe. But so have I.
Will you prove that I used those pills on Powers?
Mr. Power ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so...
This is a plate he used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Obag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see. Tired of holding it all in.
Wow, this turned depressing. So sudden, Miss Obag.
You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia.
Oh, shit.
She signs that
What?
That was the beginning. After that she became forced to be reckoned with her at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Obag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Obag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Ah, the spike. Wait.
This is a picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Oh man. Can I present it? Wait. And it's Vasquez. They're like, what?
Alexander, what did he mean? He wanted to hide it. He didn't want anyone to know. Poor silly old Hammer. If he'd just come out and confessed, then Vasquez wouldn't have gotten her claws into him.
Oh man. Dude, that's sad. And then she got tied with a mafia? That's terrifying. Okay, we're gonna move to...
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Miss Ham put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2, right? But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
Could be. The security camera takes photos of everyone who comes through the gate. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. Ambushed.
He says, I want to get older.
Yeah, age sucks, man. It do. Getting old. Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monka. Ooh. I done the monkey. I can't go in there anymore, but okay. Move. Studio 2. Ah!
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello?
Wow, she's about to explode. Let's try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Yeah, that's a bit sus. But I am gonna say for now, I know it's a bit short episode today, but it's because the sound, I don't know what's going on. I hope it can be sound next time, because it kind of, becomes quite empty when you don't have any sound. I'm terribly sorry about that. I don't know what's the fuck going on. But yes, thank you for watching. See you later, and have a continued super great day.